You are now listening to an Average Joe Media production.
Average Joe, Average Joe, Average Joe. Average Joe, Average Joe. Average Joe, Average Joe.
Y'all niggas was feeling that shit, weren't you? Yeah, y'all niggas know we had to freak this shit up. The starts of an Average Joe. Fuck you talking about?
You got some time on your hands. Take a second, listen, it's a vibe in advance. Now come on, just listen to the vision. You gotta be feeling what I'm feeling. We helping brothers and sisters of different colors, fulfilling all God's wonders, wishing no harm to others, and living life in our own way. So here's what I gotta say. Don't stop, keep going. Don't let your fears take you down. Never let them take you down. Don't stop, keep going. Don't let your fears take you down. Never let them take you down. Guess I'm just an average Joe. Average Joe, Average Joe. I'm feeling like an average Joe. I'm just another average Joe. Average Joe, Average Joe. Feeling like an average Joe. Don't stop, keep going. Don't let your fears, never let them take you down. Keep going, don't let your fears. Average Joe.
So the Thoughts of an Average Joe podcast. It is your Joe, man. I keep want to say my real name, but I don't. I'm tired of using my real name. So what's your favorite? Your favorite Average Joe, bro? I keep fucking it up every time because I be wanting to say my real name. Harvey, how we doing today, dog?
Man, we doing great. I cannot complain.
That's good. Let's jump right into it, right? So you came here, right?
Yeah.
And you saw Bentley here.
Yep.
Then I was on the phone with TR, so you want to know why I just don't want to get back with my ex, right? It's not
basically together, y'all.
We're not together. It's not that it hasn't crossed my mind. I am, but we like I've always been the type of person to where if we didn't end up poorly, like I can take away the relationship from the friendship. Like it's two completely separate entities for me.
That is true.
So while you may think that we're not broken up, we ain't fucked, we ain't doing none of that. We just be chit chatting.
Nah, y'all doing more than chit chat. Y'all sharing a dog.
See, right, y'all. See, I can understand that, but like because I've been around Bentley since he's been born, I don't look at him as that's her dog.
Yeah.
I look at him as that's my dog because I'm the main. Like she take care of him, but for over the last some change, I've done more. So I look at it as this is my dog. I'm just letting him stay with her.
Okay. But in you letting him stay with her, y'all stay in very close communication. Last time I was over here, she had just gotten off the phone.
Yeah, we cool.
I'm cool with a lot of people.
Cool.
Y'all cool. There's levels to the we're cool. They still there is a connection that hasn't 100% been severed. And it doesn't have to be because honestly, y'all could have worked before and I still say y'all could work now.
Right. I very much so enjoy living by myself.
You do.
So like eventually there'll have to be a conversation of us living together. And I think that's where the issue lies. I don't think it went horribly, but it's like I'm cool with us with us being as cool as we are.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. But I feel like if we were to get back together and it don't work, it won't be no more cool after that. And I don't know if that's a risk I'm willing to take.
It'll always be a cool after that. Because y'all are mature people, as we can currently see. And if you don't want it to be negative, it doesn't have to be negative. If you really look at the reason why y'all broke up to begin with, it was because there was a whole lot of other people who were living within your space.
That's very true.
It had nothing to do with the couple. If y'all literally got a space and strictly just kept it y'all's, and the boundary was ain't nobody living with us, y'all would be fine. Yeah, you get annoyed every now and then because you do like your space. He be loving being alone. Like, that's his favorite activity. But she would work through that. She would go visit her friends, go visit family and stuff, and then you would be able to have like an entire week or so just by yourself.
I don't know. We'll see. I really enjoy living alone, and I love being in relationships, but I do like being single right now. I think my main fear is that as I get older, I settle because I don't want to be lonely. Because that's one of my biggest fears. Like, I don't want to be, like, if I'm like 60 and single, what the fuck did I do wrong? Like, eventually, I want to settle down and, have a partner and all this other shit. But, like, I put up with a lot more than what I have to. And I need to start standing on business. And I feel like when we stand on business, a lot of people are not going to like me. Because when I stand on business, it's a very strict program around here, Harvey.
Yeah.
When I stand on business, when I like legit stand on business, like it's a real strict program. Like, I had someone told me recently that they was like, they wanted to be taken care of. Like, they wanted to be able to live the soft life. And she was just like, well, I just feel like you should just do it just because. And I'm not, like, even though I'm now that I realize that I can pay the rent by myself, I do feel like it'd be easier for me to be a provider now because I've known that I can do it when it's all on me. Yeah. But also at the same time, it's like, I'm not about to be a provider just because you ask. Like, you have to prove to me why I should do it. Like, it shouldn't just be because, oh, I'm with you and I want you to live a soft life. Because I really don't care for that shit. Like, I don't care whether you live this, like, I know this is going to sound real crazy, but I don't care whether you live a soft life or not.
And that's fair.
Like, I don't care. Like, that's not my like my main duty. If I'm going to provide for you, I'm going to make sure you're straight. But like people just be having these different expectations. Cause I like, if I pay all the bills, I'm not cleaning up, Harvey.
And you should.
I'm not. And there's women over there, like, be seeing women on social media be like, oh, if he pays all the bills, should he still clean? Yeah, like, yeah, no, I'm not. Like, and if I'm paying all the bills, like, I kind of want to be like you. Like, I'm going to make sure my kids are taken care of. But that don't mean that as soon as I come home, you give them to me. I don't want them crumb snatchers either. Yeah. Not right away. I don't. But I feel like people be having these different expectations on what they want a provider to be. And it's like, damn, like, I was off-putting. I was like, hold up. You ain't really showed me you could cook like that for real. Damn. And like, you know what I'm saying? You fix stuff. But fixing and cooking is two different things, Harvey.
It is.
It's two different things.
It is.
You fix stuff, but you ain't to show me that you can cook stuff. And I'm like, I'm not about to go into that role with you and no, and you can't cook. Like, I'm saying, like, yeah. I'm not doing that.
I don't blame you. I
was looking, I was like,
it can't just be by default.
I was looking and I was like, yes, like, I can understand, like I have no, like, if, like, let's say, for example, I'm with a girl and about a year in, like, we going 50-50. And it's like, then you tell me that, hey, listen, we living together, like, maybe we're engaged or whatever, and you want to quit your job or whatever, go back to school, like, I got you. There ain't no issue. But, like, what I'm not about to do is, the only way I would do it like this is if we got married and we had already talked about it. Like, if we got married and she talked about, like, hey, like, I'm about to quit my job and go back to school, and then one day you just do it. I'm prepared for it. But if you just think, because we together rocking a couple years in, and you just going to quit your job, like kind of what your wife did to you, we ain't together. We ain't married. I'm saying no. Like, you're going to have to figure that out, because I'll let your credit suffer.
I don't blame you. That is because it can't just be by default.
Yes.
It definitely can't, because if you out here and you're trying to do it strictly for you, and women who have been self-sufficient understand how much that is, to say, hey, I just feel like you should just do that is not taking into consideration the difficulty it is to just do that.
Exactly.
Like, that's completely inconsiderate, especially if you can't even cook. And I'm not saying that she can't cook. She's cooked for me before, but she hasn't cooked for me like Like consistently enough for you to know
Correct.
that you actually got range. Like you can make different type of meals. We not just gonna have cabbage and stew every night.
Because I promise you, like, and I think maybe that's why, like, I would just rather go, like, I want to say 50-50, but, like, if I get to a point to where it'd be like, listen, all you got to do is you take care of the light bill and you just put $400 towards the rent, I could cover everything else.
Okay, that's fair.
But, like, they'd be like, they'd be like, oh, I want it all or nothing. I'm just like, because my thing is, hey, a woman be like, well, I got to pay rent when a man's here because you paying rent somewhere else. So why not just split it down the middle and we good to go, or you pay a portion? But my thing is, I don't right? I hate when women be like, oh, if you see my hair and my nails, you just do it. But yet you don't even, I would be more likely willing to do that if you practice what you preach. You say I need a haircut, but you ain't going like, hey, here go $50 to get your haircut.
That's true.
But yet you can't be proactive without showing that you know how to do that first. Because at least I know at that point, all right, she may want this, but she knows how to reciprocate.
Exactly.
So
that's funny. You gotta remember, a lot of these girls be online just talking. They don't live that life. They ain't never gonna have that life. Like that, they just up there just spewing dreams. And they're dreams that they don't even really want because they would not be able to stand in the purpose of what they would have to do if they ever achieve that dream. Because you're not just gonna be sitting in the house.
And
it's like, no.
And I feel like I want to be to the point to where, like, I want to be a provider because that's something I want to do for you, not because that's something that you're trying to put on me. Like, and I'm trying to, like, Harvey, I swear, like, now that I've got my own place, like, I have a lot more.
You can tell the economy's bad. That's all people be wanting to talk about on social media. I want a provider. Why you not a provider? Just say you about to be evicted. If you could just lead with that, we will all be so much happier. Because then I know, all right, this is the catalyst that is pushing this conversation. Because won't nobody deep on this. I just wanted a provider type of way 20 years ago. What happened?
I don't know, bro.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what he did. All right. Okay. Yeah, I just like, right, I had a chick recently who we used to talk a long time ago. And I used to help her out, right? And she
That's
went
another thing. You be quick to help these girls out.
the old me. The old me, I didn't have a whole bunch of bills back then. So I could.
Even still. Even when I could, I wasn't.
But now, the new me, no, I'm not doing that. And right, like, cause that was way back in the day. But she wanted me to take it serious. I'm like, all right, then that's what you want to do. Like, I'm free this weekend.
Okay.
I said I'm free this weekend. Come over. She wanted to go get the seafood boil. I'm like, we could do that. And then she wanted to watch like Love Jones or whatever. And I'm like, cool, all right, bet. The weekend come. Nothing happens, Harvey. Nothing happens.
She just wanted the money.
No, well, she ain't getting no money out of me.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But this is my point was, if you really quote unquote wanted to be with me, then this is your chance to prove it.
That's
because it ain't no money involved. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just always an excuse, and I was just like, no, I'm done. Like, I don't know why I give off like I'm a simp type vibes. Like I'm going to pay their bills, but I'm really not. Like I'll do it if I love you. Yeah. If I really love you. Yeah. And like we're together and we locked in and we close to marriage. You just quit your job. I'm gonna be all right. And I don't know why you did that. That was some dumb shit. But I'm not going to let you suffer. I will let these hoes suffer, Harvey, because I don't care enough.
And I respect that.
I do not care enough.
You got to keep a healthy amount of asshole in you.
Dead ass. Like the chick, long time ago, we fucked once, right? And like she'll ask me for money every now and then, and I just told her no. I was like, because you don't live up to your word. And so then she was like, oh, if you give it to me, I'm serious. I'll come see you. I don't want to be homeless. I said, that's your dumb ass fault for playing something for that predicament. Yeah. I told you the last time you played me years ago would have been the last time. Yeah. And I stood on business. Because that was the last time. Like I could care less that you fuck you and them kids. I could care less if you homeless. That's not my issue.
It's not.
But so I think for the first time, right? Yeah. So my little brother asked to move in with me. He said if my parents say no, he wants he could stay with me for about 3 months.
Now, why would your parents say no?
Because they want their own space.
I mean, okay, that's fair.
And they really, so like, right, I moved out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
My little brother had moved out. And then, because he had moved out for a while in Miami. He was he went from Gainesville, Miami, living on his own for a while, and then came back home. And then moved back, and then he moved to Chicago. And then he got into an accident where he broke his legs. And he came back home and then moved back to Miami not that long ago, but Miami's getting too expensive. I just don't like, I don't know, because they like, I think they like having empty nest, and they really haven't had it like that, because when I moved out, he moved back in like that.
Gotcha.
So this is maybe like the first time really that it's just been them.
I mean,
because even though I moved in for like a week before I came back here,
yeah,
but like I don't know, I don't think they're gonna tell me yes.
Really, that's their kid.
Harvey, my parents have 2 cars.
Yeah,
they are retired.
Yeah, both of them retired.
Yes,
okay,
and I still bike to work.
Well,
I still bike to work, Harvey.
You're different though.
How am I different?
Because you and your mama be getting into it.
Okay, and they don't have the best relationship. Josh and my mom, they have a little bit better relationship.
Because if it was up to your dad, you would have that car.
So that's my thing. If you're not gonna let him, if you ain't gonna let me borrow the car, you're not gonna let somebody move in.
Yeah, if he really, really needs to move in, I feel like they would. Cause see, as parents, especially because your parents got more than one kid, hell, they got 3. You kind of gotta expect somebody gonna be living with you. Like, it's gonna be intermittent changes because not everybody is always up at the same time. So they should be happy it's only one kid though.
I don't know, man.
But if your parents do say no, you don't want to let your brother move in with you?
I will.
Okay.
Because at first I was just gonna let him stay for free, and I was just gonna continue to pay everything. And I was just like, like, you give me $400, I can make that work.
Yeah.
Because like
you
right,
got his mother or father,
exactly.
You got to pay something.
Because right now I have 2 dogs on the leash.
Yeah.
So instead of Bentley just being there, his dog would be here because he has a dog.
Oh, and he has an animal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all got animals. So I just feel like, right before we get into the top, we kind of touched on, but before we get into the real topic,
yeah.
I don't know. Because I've been the bigger brother and they've normally done better than me, like, they've never really needed me into that capacity. So this will be the first time that my little brother, like, he asked me for money, but this is something deeper than money. Yeah. Like, can I come stay with you? So I feel like as a duty as my little brother, it's like, I told him 3 months though. Like, that's it. So that's all you getting. Cause we not about to make this into a year thing. Got 3 months. Get on your feet.
Now be for real. How much on your feet you getting in 3 months? That's literally, even a game is played in 4 quarters.
True. But if you're paying, like, if your bills is like, oh, you paying like $1,800 in rent. And now all I'm asking you is just pay $400.
But will he have the same job though? Does he have to come up here and get a whole nother job?
Nah, he could transfer. He's done it before.
Okay.
It was I think he was working at the Dave and Buster's, but the Dave and Buster's in I Drive is a lot busier.
Got you.
So
yeah, that is.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He can make it, you know what I'm saying, maybe 4 months, but it can't be like, you can't be here the rest of the year.
Nah, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm saying you only got to pay a fraction of what you pay in rent, you should be able to stack your bread up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
You should be able to stack your bread up. But right, everybody wants equality until equality doesn't benefit them. That's the conversation today.
That's
Whether it's dating, marriage, money, household responsibilities, or accountability, it seems like men and women both have areas where they want one set of rules for themselves and another set of rules for the opposite sex.
Yep.
Men complain about certain expectations women have while expecting things women don't. Women complain about certain expectations men have while expecting things men don't. The truth is, double standards exist on both sides. I'm not here to attack men. I ain't here to attack women. I'm just trying to figure out, when can we, as a generation, get back to a healthy medium? Because I feel like if we can't get back to a healthy medium, we ain't never going to progress, bro. It's just going to be the same
social
cycle.
Media. Like, social media, this one girl on Threads, she explained it perfectly. Hold on, let me read that. Because she was cooking when she made that statement. This girl literally said, social media exposed the deficient nature in both men and women. This is why relationships aren't working. And it's true. It exposed the deficient nature of both sexes, and everybody on social media wants this farce of a dream. Like, we already are at a disadvantage of a generation because we're a generation that has came from the most broken homes. We've seen the most single parents. A lot of, like, we're the first generation that all of these generational curses is kind of tenfolded with us. So a lot of people ain't never been able to see how you supposed to work through shit with a relationship. They just think it's supposed to be Disney Channel all the time. That's not realistic. And for real, if you really got rid of social media and people really was forced to just sit in their shit and really think about, hey, this ain't really all that bad, because they're not constantly being able to see what's going on over the fence.
I agree.
They would be way better.
I agree. I do agree with that. I like, if you, because I just did an episode before this on do women really hate men, or is it just social media? Because like I see all the time on Twitter, it'd be like women be like, oh, I hate men and X, Y, and Z, but yet you want us to provide and protect. Exactly. And I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding where the disconnect is, because how can you hate somebody but still want them to, like, I'm not, if I know that you hate me, I feel like that's why, right? Sometimes like women be getting into situations to where like they be getting dogged, and then they be upset and thinking it be our fault. But no, the nigga really liked you, and you showed him that you just really want to give him his ass a kiss, so he just started dogging you, and now you upset because you be like, oh man, that shit. No, you started the whole interaction. You just got mad because he was on the same. He started being on the same time as you.
Yeah, like, and then on top of that, you know, all women think they good women,
and they
all
not.
Women think that they, you know, worthy of a good man, and a lot of women ain't shit.
They aren't, bro.
Women don't hold other women accountable. Men have no problem hurting their friends' feelings.
Exactly.
We will tell you straight up, hey, you bugging, you not handling shit the way it's supposed to be handled. Women make excuses for their friends. They placate them to try to smooth it over and make it seem like, oh, it's okay that you ain't do that. Like, you were tired and all this stuff. Like, no, hold their feet to the fire.
Yeah, because like I be seeing,
a grimy bitch.
I see a lot of posts recently, right, where it be like, because I would like to be a provider, but I have no problem being a stay-at-home dad. Absolutely none. Like, if I got to be a provider, I can. But if I marry a woman where my job is to take care of the kids, because I can do that. Yeah. And I just don't, like, I see a lot of posts where men are stay-at-home dads and they just be like, I'm not understanding why women say this is so hard. It's not. Like, because I just don't be understanding when they be like with these women nowadays who want a provider but want to be non-traditional women. Like, you want me to come home and I still got to cook and clean. Like, especially as the kids get older. Like, even before, like, if the kids are older and they're in daycare, you have 8 hours to do nothing. Yeah. So why is it the house clean? Because I'm not touching a single dish, Harvey. Yeah. I'm not picking up no clothes. Now, I'm like, I'll do my laundry, but you're gonna have to fold them. But I got no problem washing. I love washing and drying my own clothes. I hate folding them motherfuckers. Like, I'm saying, like, women be wanting a provider, but like, you're not even packing my lunches. You're not packing me no lunch, leaving no cute little notes. I like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pack my lunch and leave a booty pic in my goddamn lunchbox. You know, something for me to look forward to when I get home. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit that's gonna get, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a simple man. Shit that's gonna get all your bills paid, Harvey.
Honestly,
it'd be shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
most men are simple. Women naturally overcomplicate stuff. And I'm not even going to hold you. In this day and age, being a stay-at-home mom, the reason they complain about it so much is because they have a lot of time to sit and ponder about bullshit and overcomplicate it more than what it actually is. See, 60 years ago, shit was manual. You had to get a washboard and wash clothes. And then you had to get like a toothbrush and get on the floor and scrub stuff. Like, there wasn't any time to fixate on anything because you were just as busy physically and mentally. But now with washing machines, dishwashers, like a stove that you ain't got to put wood in, like Sealy did in The Color Purple, everything's easy. It can all really be done in a few hours.
Like I feel this is gonna sound horrible to say, but I feel like for what women want, for what they really want us to do, they're gonna have to go back to where they ain't got no rights. The only way you're gonna get it again is
that's the thing. Deep down, they really don't want that life. They just want to complain. And honestly, it is the loud minority that's making all of the noise. Because women don't really hate men. Men don't hate women. But the femcils are on a rampage. And they're just natural angry people, because that's just what they are. They probably won't never get in men, and they're mad about that. The same way that the incels are. But people got to understand, like, when all the feminists try to paint men out to be this monster and everything, women would be 3 times worse as men if they had the physical, like, strength to be that. Like, if women had testosterone, if women had the brute strength to enact on all of their intrusive thoughts, the world would have ended a century ago, because the emotional regulation is not there. That, like, everything is a dang fire alarm, and they can be way more cruel than men ever thought to be. And that's just naturally how they are. The reason as to why they are less dangerous and why femcils and incels are two different demographics that you should worry about, because even if an angry woman wanted to go around raping a whole bunch of men, she couldn't. A man could. Like, even if an angry woman wanted to go around, like, stabbing all these men or beating up on all the men, bitch, she would be out there tickling them. She couldn't be able to do that. A little 130-pound 5'3" at most, soaking wet. Like, what you gonna do? You throw a fist at me, I'ma laugh. Like, so it's really not hatred. It's more so just the minority is able to get on social media and just essentially, like, push their narrative. And you gotta just keep scrolling when you see that, because that's not real life.
Yeah. Like, on latest episode there, right, with me and Tyler on Graphic Tees, I talked about how, like, you gotta have some hoe in you, right? Let me rephrase that. I think I need me a Christian woman who's a slut. That's what I need, and
That's what everybody needs.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm able to find that.
Yeah, you will. Why you feel like you can't?
I don't
find
know.
That?
I don't.
You kind of have to find that. If you're gonna be married and with one person forever, they gotta be a slut. They gotta.
I haven't found it yet. I'll put it like that. Like, I found some nice women who are good in bed, but they're not filthy.
Do they know that you need them to be filthy? Have y'all had that conversation?
You're right. We haven't.
Yeah,
We haven't. We haven't.
they probably not trying to scare you.
Yeah, like, no, like, I realized that, like, yeah, no, I need me a, yeah, because I'm not a cheater. I'll just leave you.
You definitely will. You'll leave in a second.
I'll just, and I, you know what I'm saying? And that's like, get older, like, I be like, I really want to get married. That is the goal.
Okay.
And maybe one kid, but I don't know. I just, if I can, I feel like, right, if I'm going to be a provider and a kid's involved, well, then no. You know, I probably need to make at least, in my opinion, mid six figures for me. For me to live.
6 figures.
Huh?
What's mid 6 figures?
Like 130.
Okay.
Like 130 to 150.
Got you.
Like, to where I'm, like, we're comfortable. Yeah. Because granted, even though, like, I wouldn't need daycare because I have her. But that's still, like, I want to be able to, like, it won't even be anything like a monthly or weekly allowance, but it's just like, you know, you are doing work.
Yeah.
So even though, like, I'm paying the bills, like, while you're watching the kid, I still want to make sure, like, you're good, because I understand how hard that can be. But once they start coming 4 or 5 and going to school, you ain't getting more. You ain't getting no money for that no more. That should get cut off. Because like, you ain't doing nothing.
Now then, will you be cool with her going back to work?
If she wanted to, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, that was always, originally my goal was to always have a kid and then she stay home, and then while the kids are in school, they want to go back to work. But if she decided she want to, you know, stay home or focus on her business at that point, because I've been doing it for a while, like, that's cool.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but during that time frame though, like, yeah, I'm not really washing no dishes or cleaning. I don't care if we got a baby or not. Just something it's a hard boundary for me. That's just something I'm not about to do.
I don't blame you.
Like, even me cooking now, I cook now because I have to.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to get back with X, and they think that because I'm about to start cooking again. No, only cook because I live on my own. Now, granted, I've turned into a decent cook, but that don't mean I don't enjoy cooking. Like, I do it because a nigga gotta eat.
I ain't never enjoyed cooking either. Me neither.
But I'm getting better at it, so like I wouldn't mind doing every once in a while, just to be like, hey, I got it. I see that you've been working hard. You've been, taking care of the kids, and I appreciate you doing a great job raising the kids the right way. Like, I ain't an asshole. But I'm not this pushover everybody think I am either. I just be like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, once you prove that you can do what you want to do, if you wanted to be like, hey, if we had conversations about you wanting to quit your job, and then you just be like on the way home, like, hey, yo, this job really got me, like, I'm really tired. I just be like, all right, then just quit, and we got it. Okay. But it's got to be a conversation. You got to prove to me that you're willing to do what needs to be done on your part for me to take that step. Yeah. Because if we're not like if we're not like committed with years in, you just decided you just gonna quit your job and not telling me, that's grounds for me to leave your ass. It is. Because like no. Like I was saying, I feel like right, most men don't mind being a provider, but it's not a women have created to be an expectation, and that's false reality. If it's our choice, you will get a much more happier man if it's his choice to provide for you instead of you trying to push that lifestyle on him.
Yeah, especially if you don't lead with the provision that the woman's supposed to do in the home. Like, if you naturally cooking and cleaning, like, you just coming into the dude's life and you just automatically start cooking, cleaning, and everything, and then you kind of breach that topic of you wanting stuff taken care of, that's a completely different narrative. But if you come in and you ain't really bringing no value, no nothing, and then on top of that, you kind of mid in bed, like, nah, you're not really fitting to just come in with that type of entitlement. There's nothing that you have shown that you can give to the situation of value to merit that type of treatment.
Now, I will also, on the flip side, as men, like, we got to do a better job, because you can't expect traditional values if you're not traditional yourself. I agree. Because I am not of the mindset to where just because you pay all the bills, you can do what the fuck you want to do. I've never been that man. Like, just because I pay all the bills, now I'm going to just sleep with multiple women. No, women are expensive. I hardly want to take care of one. So why would I want to deal with two?
First of all, women ain't got to be expensive. If you that nigga, you ain't never got to pay shit. Like, that's where fair. A lot of people got the game wrong. They ain't got to be expensive. Cheating can be very free, but I still don't condone just cheating just because you pay all the bills. Like, let's throw that out there. Like,
I feel like if you want a traditional woman, like a true tradition, not this, because a lot of women call themselves traditional. Like, you're an opportunist. Let's keep it a buck. You're not traditional. You're an opportunist. Yes. Because you want somebody to pay your bills, but you're not willing to do what needs to be done on your end to keep them. You just want somebody to pay your bills because you look good. No, because looks fade, and half y'all ugly anyway without makeup. So the true woman, like the true traditional woman, is like how our parents were. Like, you gotta want traditional values, and you gotta learn. You gotta know how to lead. I think that's a lot of men's problem, is that they just be, instead they will, because I realize it is most men's fault, because most men just be throwing money at women because they look good. And so now women think that they're entitled to that because other men have done it. And it's like, no, that nigga was a sucker.
And you gotta understand, a lot of niggas ain't really pulling bitches without their money.
Exactly.
They gotta and those women know that. The men that those women really want, they ain't making those men pay shit. That's the reason why I always tell dudes, like, if you lead with your pocket, it's because you not attracting without anything else. There's a reason why there's men who are able to just live for free in some woman house, and the woman paying all the bills and cleaning everything.
I also do think that because women nowadays, they're not all women, but there are some women nowadays that are basically saying, what can you do for me instead of how to love me? And so they just feel like, all right, why I got to get to know you? I could just give you this money and you'll just keep fucking with me, and eventually maybe one day I like you. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's right.
Honestly, I don't mind that, because as a man, you should know if she comes out the gate asking, what can you do for me? She don't like you. Because women who genuinely like you for you, they don't care about none of that.
That's facts.
They just want you. Like, they're attracted to you physically, mentally, emotionally. They just want to be around you. Like, all of that other stuff is negotiable.
So I feel like for us men, I think where most men fall at is they get the woman they like, and they get the woman they want instead of the person that likes them.
Yes.
Like, you be like, oh,
yes,
I can buy her because she look good.
Yes.
But the woman that you may really like may not. I think that's our problem.
Yeah.
It's because, like, why can't I find me a big booty Christian slut? Like, give me somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a big booty Christian. She just nasty to the fucking core, but she love God just as much as me.
You can. You just gotta be in the right spaces for that. They are out there. They are 1,000% out there. But you're right. Too many men focus on.
Yeah, they focus on the social media, the most social media woman instead of the woman that, like. That's why I be like, people get offended when I be like, yeah, like, I don't think I'm ugly, but I don't think like I'm like an 8 either. So I give myself normally like the 6.5, like 7 range. Now when I get a haircut, I feel like I'm a 10 for like the first 48 hours. You can't tell me shit. But then after that, I'm not even like the 6-7 range. Yeah. So like I would like to pull somebody, in my opinion, that may be like an 8 or 9 look wise, but I feel like I know what that comes with. And that's not, I would rather just go with somebody that's maybe about like my range, this, the 6.5 and the 7, but has other characteristics that make them into a full, like 9.
See, I don't even be rating. I don't even be thinking of ratings like that. I know just from just my entire life, because I never led with money. I'm very frugal. I work in finance, so I'm all about building. I could really care less what you want me to spend on you. Is fuck you until I feel something for you, and it's heavy on that. With women, if I think you're a 10, and then to me that's all that matters. I want my mental 10. And my mental 10 isn't evaluated based off of society. Because to me, I take points off for a girl who has to wear weave. I take points off for a girl who has to have on makeup. I take points off for any female who weighs more than me. Because let's be clear, I'm 6'3", and I got a good amount of muscle on me.
Nah, see,
you should not weigh more than me, but that's just me.
Because I like my girls got some weight on them.
You like your girls pushing obesity.
Okay, first of all, right? First of all, fuck you, all right? And they do not be pushing obesity,
bro.
They just be healthy,
bro.
They just be healthy,
bro. 250 is not healthy.
Okay, first of all,
on my frame, let alone somebody 5'6".
Okay, it don't be okay. First of all, 250 is wild. All right,
250 is.
I'm more around like the 210 range. I stay around that range. 250 is
now
low.
You have definitely been with the 250 range.
No, that last girl was not 250.
She was past 250.
No, she wasn't.
Hell yeah.
No, she was not.
Bro, she could eat me.
No, bro.
And like,
no, bro.
And I'm a hell of a meal. And I don't mean that in a sexy way.
She was not. We had a conversation. She was not 250.
She could throw you, man.
But that's
don't
like,
let her
I'm
get
saying,
too angry.
like, no, first of all, it ain't gonna happen, all right? I be handling mine. People be acting think because I'm fucking small, like, nah. I be handling mine, but no, like I'm saying, like I like 200+ pound girl, like, but anyway, that's just me.
But that's
like,
good.
cause if you, like, there are some nice women,
yeah,
but like, I need to make this clear because I do like big women,
yeah,
but like, I only like curvy big women. I don't like.
I know you don't like the sloppy ones who are shaped like a tube of toothpaste squeezed up.
Because like this, I know this goes sound so fucked up, right? And excuse me for what I'm about to say, but if you big, right, there should be no reason why you only got big titties and big ass. Why don't you got neither? Like, where the fuck is the weight, Harvey? Where is the weight?
It's all in their gut.
Like no, like no, no.
But that's actually a good point. I'm glad you said that. So you just like me, you You like a woman who is you want a woman who's a 10 in your eyes.
Yes, with everything encompassed together.
Exactly.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
And see, for me, like if you're a 10 in my eyes, I could care less about what society thinks. Even though I do tend to be with women that society also agrees with me in their perception. But just because you're a 10, just because you got all this long hair down your back and you know your body's snatched and whatever the case may be, and your skin's super clear, you got to feel like I'm also a 10. Because if you don't feel the same way about me that I feel about you, I'm not going to want to be with you.
That's facts.
A lot of men do not care how the woman feels about them. They just want the woman, even though the woman feels like they're a 2. I'm like, nah, if I get the energy that you don't also feel like I'm a prize, it ain't going to work. I'm not going to be with you. Because I'm not sitting here paying to be in your presence. I'm not buying your energy, your essence, just to be in front of you. No, this has to 100% be a mutual thing. That's the only way you're gonna be able to ride the waves of life.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, man. I just feel like I don't know, man. Like I said, my worst fear is settling because I don't want to be alone. But like I said, moving in, bro, my program's become very straight. Like I don't put up with a lot of BS that I put up with before, like, and I feel like women get real upset because I hold them accountable, like, and they hate accountability. Like, if you say that you coming over to my crib, I expect you to come over to my crib, because if I'm helping you with something and you need help, you know, you could come to me and I'm gonna help you. I don't want to hear no excuse. There's no excuse. Like, there's no excuse as to why you couldn't come, because just last week you was out, and now all of a sudden this week you can't because somebody came watch your kid when you could have found somebody to watch fucking kid if you wanted to see me that bad. And then it just be like, oh, well, I'm sorry. Like, no, like at this point, like I don't care about your sorries. Yeah. Like, because your actions are matching your words.
That is true, especially.
This is why I don't talk to women with kids, bro.
I agree with that,
because I feel like they use their kids as an excuse. I feel like when they don't really want to do something, you can always throw the excuse of, oh,
I ain't got no babysitter.
I don't got no babysitter, or maybe they're supposed to pick my kid up and he did it. No, I know you fucking lying. Yeah. Like, I know you lying.
That is true.
But it's not a lot of. I find that most of the big booty Christian sluts have kids, and that's my issue.
They are big booty Christian
sluts.
Yes,
I'm saying, like, there aren't like any single big booty Christian sluts that don't got kids, Harvey. That's the issue that I'm having.
Do you go to church?
At the church my parents' church, there is nobody attractive there that I like. They're like a mix of like
old heads.
A lot of olders, but they got like some young girls. But no, the other church I would need to go to, I haven't gone in a while. I need to start going to church actually.
Yeah, because they definitely in church. And they looking for a husband.
But see, that's the thing, though, right? Like, because most of them, there are some ones, but they wait until marriage. I'm not doing that.
Nah.
Like, I love God.
First of all, I don't know anybody who wait until marriage at 30 plus.
Like, it could be, like, I'm not saying like they're virgins, but I can see it now to the point to where they be like, oh, in order to find my husband, like I want to say abstinence until we propose. I don't want to do that. Nah. You got to be giving up the buns to receive the funds. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that like, you got to, like, if you want me to, you know, take care of you and stuff, like, you gonna have to fuck. You gonna have to be a slut for me, like, because I'm not asking for a lot. I'm doing all the hard work. All you gotta do is do some shit you was gonna do and they would just throw it back, suck some dick. Like, you like doing that shit anyway.
But it's like the big booty Christian sluts, they not coming to be taken care of. They're not gonna be asking you for money.
Yeah, they're true.
They're strictly just gonna be trying to date to get to the altar, but also they're gonna be willing to have sex. Like, they not. I don't know anybody 30 plus who on this. I want to wait till marriage. It's no. Like,
that's what I mean by like. Yeah, that's what I need. You know, I think that's.
You gotta get out there and find it though. And they just don't. They don't be on the apps.
They don't. That's the issue.
They definitely do not be on the apps.
That's the issue. They definitely don't be on the apps, man.
They definitely. You come to church, they have all types of singles ministries and stuff, and you'll for sure find them there.
Because also, right, like, so let me ask you this, right? So when you and your wife go on dates, like, you pay for that too?
Yeah.
See, you know, I think that's where I draw the line. Like, if I'm going to pay for everything in the household, Okay, so I'm only gonna be like that. Like, let's say like I'm the provider, but like my wife still works, but she just don't pay for anything. So therefore, if we go out, I'm expecting you to cover the bill every single time because you're not paying for nothing.
And that's fair. I can understand that.
But also, like, I don't know if I could ever be that because, like, I don't think I ever get to the like. I'll do it if you're not working, but if we both working, why aren't you putting the money towards these bills? I don't trust women enough to where something happens. Like,
So wait,
you have money in the bank to be like, we're good. Because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you, most women spending a lot of money and then be like, oh, snap. Damn, I kind of overspent. Because they just be swiping away. Yeah. And then it'd be like, bro, like, you working too and I'm paying for everything. And we ain't got no, like, you ain't stacking us no bread.
Yeah, that's the reason why while I pay for everything, and now that my wife has this work from home job, she does give me something for me to put away in savings because if she ain't give me anything, the kids would not see anything. Mm-hmm. Like you said, they are not savers. They can fuck up a check quickly. So it's like you do got to put guardrails on it. That way there's actually progress on both sides. Mm-hmm. So I get that part. But you over here be like, I want to be a provider, but I don't trust women enough to be the provider. Yeah,
that's the issue. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the issue.
You got to work through that, man.
Like, I don't trust it, like, because, like, I just, this is, right, like, I know this is going to sound crazy, but back in my pay-for-play days, right, I look at it as I was providing for them, and they weren't really doing their part consistently.
I thought you were paying to play. So they were you giving them the money before they did their services? So before, I stopped that shit.
But the issue is, like, right, if it's going to sound crazy, but if I'm paying to play, like, at this point, like, I am a paying customer. Yeah. I expect to experience a certain type of way. I agree. And you don't want to do that. Like, that's not part of the program.
Well, y'all got to negotiate that in the terms.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you I like this certain way. You like, I'm too tired. But I'm tired too, but you still need this money. Mm-hmm. So I expect you know what I'm saying? And that's why I just feel like I don't trust women enough. Because, like,
that makes sense. Because you've been burned by women who you pay for a service and they did not perform that service.
Either not performing or they're not performing like how they need to be.
Yeah.
Because, like, when I'm giving you this money, it's an A+ every time.
But you only giving me first.
No, I'm saying, like, even like so normally what would happen is, right?
Yeah.
It would always be like while we're there. So, like, hey, I'm giving her the money, then we're doing the service, and then bam.
That's still backwards. You gotta wait until the service is done, and as you are leaving or as y'all are in the afterglow, then you give the money.
True.
Because they already know what they're not gonna do.
You're right.
And
you're right.
That's the reason why they're gonna try their hardest to get the funds up front.
So yeah, so you know that's why I just be like I don't trust women enough because I see how women are with money. Yeah. And like, I don't trust you enough to keep us a stack of bread or do your. I feel like provider, list duties.
I agree. You do gotta watch out because I got a cousin, my little cousin, love her to death because she's very honest. She's a deadbeat mom. She had this baby because she really loved this nigga, and she never wanted to be a mom, but she wanted the nigga. So when she had the baby and he expected them to be a family, she was like, "Oh dang, you trying to make me be a mom? That I ain't on that type of wave." So she left when the baby was like a month. But ever since she's been in her deadbeat mom era, as she calls it, she has her roster of niggas that they each, like, they just be sending her money for stupid shit. And I just be watching them, and I'm like, wow, niggas really is tricks out here. And she just be having a time. Like,
and that's what I be feeling like nowadays women be wanting providers, but they really be wanting tricks. Because, like,
yeah.
But also I feel like for men who want the providers, you have to know how to lead. And I feel like even though be honest, I feel like I'm learning how to lead over these last, I would say, like 3 relationships, because those were probably all my relationships. I had like 3 relationships, like 2-3 relationships in my 30s. Okay, and that would be all, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to lead through experience, because before, like, I wasn't making enough to even think about that. I was only making like $14 an hour, so I was like, well, like, I can't do shit with that. I knew I couldn't do shit with that. But now, like, as you get older, you start to have these real questions about, like, and I think that's part of the reason why, like, I don't have no kids is because I be hearing like I said it before in another podcast, like I may not pay attention, but I'm very observant. And sometimes I be hearing certain shit and like, oh well, if we break up and we have a kid, like, and if you live with another chick, the kid can't come stay with you, would have to stay with me until the kid knows how to talk. And I'm just like, because it's a real possibility for me to have a kid with somebody and it don't work out. Like, I just feel like that's how it's going to go.
And see, that's where our generation fuck up. Because we shouldn't have that mindset.
Like, I don't want to have that mindset, but I could just be to where, like for example, right? There was a guy on social media who broke up with his baby moms because after, like, she had gained some weight from having a kid. And after 2 years, like, she was just letting herself go.
Okay.
And a lot of people were saying that, like, oh, he was inconsiderate. But no, I think he's right. Because I feel like, okay, you have the baby, I understand. But like the baby's two. Because now you're gonna sit there and right, he wants you to go in the gym, you saying no, and then as soon as he break up with you, now you want to use that as fuel to go to the gym. You could have just went to the fucking gym.
But she was comfortable.
No.
She knew she had a nigga.
Still, because like
they get comfortable when they know they have a guaranteed man at home. Now you're right. When she knows she has to compete again and she has to be back on the market with these other bitches, she got to up her real estate.
Because if you want me to be fit, I need you to be in some type of fitness.
Exactly.
Not like to where you got to be 100% like fit. But you know, like you going to the gym, but you came with me to be fit, and
Yeah.
There's this one chick I know that like me, but I don't like her like that because I need to at least find you attractive.
That you do. Now that's very true.
And I don't find her attractive. I do think she's a good woman. I just don't find her attractive.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
Exactly. And it'd be women like that I'd be finding that really be liking me, and I just be like, but I don't find you attractive. But I know, like, we got together, I found you attractive. You could probably be my wife, but I just don't find you attractive.
And that's an unfortunate tragedy because you do have to find them attractive because you do have to sleep with them forever.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when women be like saying, I hate when women be like, looks ain't everything. You're like, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
About to say,
yes, they are.
They
like, that's why, like, everybody be mad at me and they be like, I'm so shallow because I'd be like, well, you know, I've had great relationships with women who weren't exactly my preferred body type, and it kind of showed in our relationship. But it was great. But everybody be like, "Oh, you're so shallow," but no, I'm not. Because I still need to be attracted to you at the end. Like, I'm attracted to you, but I need to be like obsessed over you. Yeah. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like, I haven't found. Like, I need to be like obsessed over you, and everybody
be on site,
and everybody be like, "Yeah, I'm so shallow," and I'm like, "No, women can say that because women like be wanting to have sex, but also I feel like someone would be cool if they don't have sex."
That's
like,
true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
Like, they want it when they want it. Now, when women like getting like when they start to hit like our age and a little bit after that, then that's when it becomes like a big deal for them. Like, they need it as much as we need it, because them single women in their 30s, bro, it's a different type of ball game with them. I don't know what type of time they be on. They be a different type of ball game with them. But it just be like, yeah, like, I mean, I don't think I'd be shallow. Just be like, I just be wanting to find like the perfect Christian big booty slut that I'm attracted to and I'm obsessed over.
You gotta go to church.
You know what I'm saying?
They're out there, but yeah, you definitely, that attraction feature is huge because you're supposed to only be sleeping with them. Mm-hmm. So it really do got to be on site. Like, you got to see them, and they just do it for you. They ain't got to open their mouth. They ain't got to do nothing. Just the physical aspect of them, you find that attractive. If your attraction is mid, because think about it, that when they get on your nerves, you know that attraction gonna drop a little bit. So if it's already not that strong, you gonna end up hating them.
Mm-hmm. You're right. But I also do think, that, and I think if people really found, like, because I feel like there's a lot of people like me that feel like the same way. And I just feel like if we all found what we were actually looking for instead of selling, it would be a lot more healthier homes in the community.
True.
And then B, I just feel like a lot of people nowadays are focused on winning on social media instead of partnering in real life. Like, it's rare that you find two people that really want to partner and figure this out together, because everybody want to look good on social media.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nobody's struggling on social media. No, like, people out here telling people like, oh yeah, no girl, that wouldn't be me. It was just you. Like, what you mean it wouldn't be you? It was just you.
It was.
It was just you. I just seen you cry over this nigga last week.
Yeah.
And you telling her not to put up with it. Like, what you doing? Like, you was just doing it.
Yeah.
Like, literally. I just seen you do it. So I don't know, man.
That's the reason why I don't never tell nobody to break up. I don't never tell nobody to divorce, because honestly, especially if you're 30 plus, there ain't shit else out there.
I do think though sometimes, like, you need to break up and then maybe eventually get back together to kind of like, because I think sometimes you could get a little too comfortable. And at times, like during that time frame where like it can't be safe, you need to break up to kind of reset and regroup, and to be like, there is nothing else out there. You're the best thing out there. Now let's come back together and really make it work.
Toxic though.
I don't think that's
That
toxic.
is, because it's like you got to do all of this destroying the relationship to realize this is where you
Like
should've always been.
sometimes you just like, because I feel like, right, I'm very much of the mindset to where the first time was like, yeah, you're in a relationship, but that first time was really a trial run. It was just a really extended trial run. And then y'all break up, and then maybe y'all break up because y'all, both were immature. And then y'all grow up to be mature, and y'all come back together or some shit like that.
That's toxic.
I don't think that's
Because
toxic.
you are going to have other seasons in life where it's going to get just as bad, and you can't always break up. You can go to therapy. Y'all can work through it. But breaking up and leaving cannot be the catalyst to make people do better. They got to learn how to be able to do better in the relationship.
Because sometimes, right, like you breaking up with somebody because they won't appreciate you until you're gone. And then once you leave, and y'all gone for an extended period of time and come back, like they truly appreciate you.
Of course they appreciate you now, because they realize that they overinflated their value, and they went out in the streets, and them streets chewed them up and spit them out. Like, that's not exactly appreciating me now. You just realized you couldn't do better than me. Like, absolutely not. No. Hell no. I'm not going to be here for you when you get back. The fuck? I'm the constellation prize. Oh, I realize now you're the best I can do, so let me try harder. Fuck
You're
no.
right. That's very right.
I want you to try harder because you genuinely want to try harder, because you want this relationship. And that's the reason why it's toxic, because a lot of people do that. They break up, they be like, fuck you, and I'm going to find better than you. They go out there and realize their ass ain't shit. And the world tells them how much they ain't shit. And they like, damn, well, can I still at least have you? Because I don't want to be alone. Like, no. And then them lonely ass motherfuckers be taking people back. I tell people all the time, don't date nobody more than once. But that's just my rule. I don't date nobody more than once. I don't feel like other people should do it, because I know that's the mindset a lot of people do. They get mad, they feel unappreciated, or they unappreciate their partner, and then they go out here in the world and realize the world ain't shit. But it's always never been shit. It just gets worse as you get older, because the older we get, our property value goes down. That's men and women. There's less decent people on the market the older you get, because the smart people marry the good people as quick as they can, because they already know that it's slim pickings out here. So once they find the gem, they're like, this is mine, and they keeping that. So it's like, nah, if that person willing to let you go, then they ain't appreciate you. And them coming back is not them realizing your worth. It's just realizing theirs.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess that's a fair way to look at it. All right, let me ask you this, and then we're going to wrap it up. Do you think relationships should be equal, or should they be complementary? I think I said that right.
I feel like them being complementary makes them equal, because we're meant to complement each other, and we both aren't going to bring the same value to the relationship. So it's never going to be on paper something that you can like definitively measure as equal, but both contributing partners with what they bring and what they make up for where the other one lacks is what makes it equal.
Okay. All right. That's solid. Yeah, that's what I'm going to find me, bro. I'm going to start going back to church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come to my church. It got hella girls that's in that category. And they don't all have kids. A lot of them, now I will say the ones who don't have children, beware, because they want to. Just Fair disclaimer.
That'd be the problem too, because I'm not 100% sure. Like if I really, like it's like I wouldn't be like if somebody got pregnant, I wouldn't be upset unless it's just somebody I know I should have been fucking.
And that's the reason why I said watch out. Because if you don't know if you want to have kids and you fuck with a Christian big booty slut, she gonna make that decision for you. And it's gonna be based off of what she wants. So if you ain't ready for that, watch out. And she gonna wrap you up with the word and her legs. So yo, I'm just saying.
Hey yo,
better come with caution.
yo. Hey yo, that shit was oh my fucking goodness, bro. That shit was hilarious. I'm high, but still. For you to say he gonna rap me with hey yo, that was a bar.
Yes.
That was a bar. Hey, that's funny as shit. Dog.
I'm saying. So you'll end up being a father.
Oh man.
But it would be good for you.
I don't know why you think it would be good for me to have a kid,
I
bro.
feel like it would be good for you.
Like, I only got no car right now, bro. I'm biking to work. That's not having a kid. That does not work with a bike.
Okay. But you got this beautiful apartment.
But how
the bike is just a blip, right now in the in between.
I can't sit there and be like, oh, can you take kids to the ER? What I'm gonna do? Put them on backpack?
The ER is not that far.
You know damn well I'm not biking no baby to the ER, bro. You know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had a car, all right, then you know what I'm saying? That I feel like it's the only thing that's missing for me to be like, all right, maybe I'm ready to have the kid.
Look on the bright side. If she get pregnant, you got at least 8 to 9 months to get a car.
But at that point, my focus is going to be more so on stacking so that way we good. So that way when she come home, I can take care of everything.
Well, all you really need is a car. You got the apartment.
True, unless at that point she'll let me borrow her car. We'll see that's gonna be one of the options. Like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to work me. You gotta let me borrow the whip.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I could go half on it because I'll go half on the car payment.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna pay it for you all, even though I'll be driving most of the time. But I'll go half on it for you because it still ain't mine. But I'll go half on it with you though. That way you saving that. You know what I'm saying? You saving the money.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to be compromising. Just saying, they don't want to be compromising. But all right, man. Where can they find you at, bro?
Y'all can always find me McAllister Dynasty on Instagram or VA's Finest 757 on Twitter. Still doing the same shit.
All right, man. Y'all know y'all can find me, man. Average Check APC. That's the podcast. Instagram. Subscribe on the the Apple platform and the Spotify, and subscribe on the YouTube. I'm funny, damn it. Y'all need to start listening. Subscribe on the YouTube. The Average Media LLC. We'll see you all next week. Peace.